That seemed like the right thing to say and the right thing to do. I think he won the bout. But he took some. Did you see his cheekbone there? He took some pretty good shots. Yes, he was throwing at him.
Yes, he did take some good punch. He was, and the only reason why I believe they can take those kind of shots is because of the conditioning that the Russians train for, and that's one thing. I do admit that they are very good conditioned, and they take a very good shot, very good punishment.
Do you know Mike Cole? What can you tell us about Mike Cole in the fight coming up?
I've seen Mike Cole fight before. He's a very, very aggressive fighter, a very well-conditioned fighter. And I would expect him to come out from the opening bell and really put a lot of pressure on his opponent, Sergey Ромашkov. Now, Sergey has a lot more experience, and if the trend follows here, Sergey will be superior with the throws. Mike Cole is the junior middleweight world champion. Good-looking boy. 22 wins, 3 losses, 14 KOs. He's from Las Vegas, Nevada.
The second team bout of the evening.
We're gonna listen to Bill Kaplan make the announcement.
Features middleweights. Introducing first, in the red corner, wearing the green trunks, weighing in at 165.5 pounds, a Russian champion, Sergey Ромашkov. And in the blue corner, wearing the red, white, and blue trunks, weighing in at 164 1/4 from Las Vegas, Nevada, a middleweight champion, Mike Cole.
Bob, do either you or Benny recognize that young man over there in the corner? I believe that's Kelsey Banks, is that not?
That is definitely Kelsey Banks. He's been working with the boxing side for Mike Cole for some time, and he speaks very highly of Mike Cole's boxing skills.
Yeah, well, Kelsey at one time was really, really tough, and he had some tough luck, but I understand he's coming back now, training hard, and he's got to fight pretty soon.
Yeah, he told me he's looking to be the lightweight world champion, and of course, he's the only American to win a gold medal in the 87 Pan Am Games. You're right, he's a very talented guy, and I wish him well.
I do, too.
Here we go, first round of an 8-round fight. Mike Cole from the United States, the junior middleweight world champion, and Sergey Ромашkov.
We have a different style, don't we?
Yes.
Tell us about it.
At this time, you can see the Russian has he has very superior hands. He's coming up. He's got a lot of upper body power.
He's got hand speed.
Yes, he's got some very good hand speed. So you can see that he works more with upper body than he works with legs.
And he has determination. Look at that eyes, Bob. Wouldn't you say that's determination?
Looks like a determined fellow to me. No question about it.
He looks like one of those tanks coming at you. Whoa!
Nice throw by Sergey Ромашkov.
That was a beauty. That was a beauty. Come on, Mike Cole. Get back in the game here a little bit. Nice kick.
Sergey Ромашkov. He's back to the camera from USSR. He's the USSR champ. And his opponent, Mike Cole, junior middleweight champion from the United States. Second fight of the Russia versus USA.
As you can see, he grabbed the leg and shot a right cross. You cannot grab and hit. You can grab the legs and throw, but you can't grab and hit.
One of the interesting things that I've noticed about kickboxing is that there seems to be a preponderance towards the right foot.
Spinning heel kick by Michael.
You want to comment on that, Benny?
Well, you know, what's happening right now in kickboxing, and now you have the kickboxing and the Muay Thai, they are starting to emerge, and they're starting to get much better over this has been 18 years since it's been here in the States, and they're getting much better. Not only in the beginning they were kicking 8 times per round, now they're kicking 30 to 40 times per round. So you can see the progress of speed and endurance and
well, the interesting thing is that Superfoot Wallace, from time to time, people would say, well, they can couldn't.
That's, well, you know, it's easy to say on the outside looking in, but being in the ring is like
We've got to replay the first takedown here, and Sergey moving inside, grabs the leg, and he starts the throw.
Clean?
It's a clean throw. He's got his point.
Okay.
All right, now we're going to see a replay of the second one. We've got Sergey on the left from Russia, spinning around by Mike Cole. He steps in, but Cole hangs on to his head.
Not clean that time, no point.
No point on that one.
Okay. Yeah, this Russian guy, he comes out standing tall and got fast hands, and he seems to lead with his hands and then follow with a kick, other than vice versa.
As you can see, he's done a lot of boxing. His upper body is very, very tight, and you can see that he relies on his hands a lot.
The jab, he goes in behind the jab. Yeah, that's the way, Mike.
Nice combination. Now Mike's starting to put it together.
Well, he did. Whoa. Mike is a powerful built fellow himself.
Yes, he
got
is.
Some strong-looking legs. Whoa.
The crowd not liking the throwing because it's something they haven't seen before.
But it's fair and square, right?
Nice stiff jab by Sergey.
Sergey's got, whoa, that was a beautiful counterpunch Sergey gave him. The right-hand counterpunch thing was absolutely gorgeous.
Mike Cole on your screen left, the junior middleweight world champ, fighting new kind of kickboxing.
Oh, nice right.
Nice right by Sergey.
And Sergey uses his feet a lot to distance himself from the fighter, in and out.
Yes, actually he uses his legs to keep the distance, then he comes in with the hands. Sergey with a nice overhand right.
Sergey's using an uppercut very effectively, too. That's the second time I've seen him work it.
He believes in the old 1-2. He throws that left and comes back with the right. He may throw 1, 2, or 3, and then he'll come back with the right, which is smart.
Sergey Ромашkov, USSR on the left. There's a spinning back kick, but Mike Cole evades it easily. Mike Cole on your screen right.
Come on, Mike.
Oh, nice.
Whoa, that he really got him. He's in trouble. He's in serious trouble. He's in serious trouble.
Nice.
He's in serious trouble. He is not going to get up.
Yes, you can see that was nice combinations.
Oh, he's... Now he
Referee
did get
taking back in Mike Cole's.
That showed a lot of courage on Mike Cole's behalf. I must give it to him. He's got guts.
Oh, good timing for Mike Cole.
Yes, the bell saved him on this one. He hit him with a nice combination.
He really did. He hit a nice flush on the chin.
Yes.
All right, we're going to see a replay. Mike Cole with a cut over his right eye. Going to be attended to by his corner people. Is that one of the Goosey's working his corner?
That looks like Joe. I can't see it in front here. The back say that's Joe Goosey.
Looks like his back to me. Here we go with the replay.
It does look like Joe's back.
Hit with a nice uppercut.
Nice uppercut. And a nice follow-up on right. Nice right hand by Sergey. Another uppercut, followed with a left hook. And down goes Mike Cole. It was a beautiful combination by Sergey and Ромашков.
Absolutely.
Ромашkov, 50 wins, 47 KOs, a USSR champ.
Wow. That's quite a record.
He worked a nice combination. Obviously, his much greater experience, more than twice the fights with Mike Cole, and his experience with this throwing makes a big difference. Here we go with the third round at the center.
It's not Joe Goosey.
Russia versus USA.
All right, Mike. Let's see what you can make a comeback here, because you're going to have to make a comeback.
Yes, he's going to have to actually... Whoa! The only way I believe that Mike's going to have to do is work on the legs and then come in with the hands.
Oh, nice uppercut by Mike Cole. He talked Sergey coming in, but he didn't seem to slow him down.
No, he's a tough man. And he's a well-conditioned athlete.
Oh, nice solid low kick by Mike Cole.
Beautiful. He caught him right in the middle of that fake against through.
Crowd chanting USA. Nice uppercut by Mike Cole on the inside. Referee breaking him up.
Oh, okay. Okay, to hold the leg and punch is...
He is one tough wrestler.
Oh, another uppercut by Sergey. Both men bleeding from their mouths. Uppercuts telling the toll.
That's right. And Mike Cole is showing courage, perseverance. He's just getting beat right now, but that could change.
You can. All it takes is just one to make the change.
That is right. It can change. I think Mike is a little off balance now. He may be a little woozy or something.
Oh, nice combination by Mike Cole.
Well, actually, the punching is starting to take a little wear and tear here.
I think you're right. I think you're right. Now he's taking some wear and tear. He's going back to the corner, and he's showing the wear and tear.
Yes, well.
That's the end of the third round.
What do you think so far?
Well, clearly Sergey Romalikov is ahead, in my opinion. And but I was proud of Mike Cole. I thought he did a real good job of coming back, in that round.
Indeed,
Here's the replay. Mike Cole throwing the right round kick, a right hand. He gets hit with the right hand. Russian stepping inside with an uppercut, but he's blocked. The left hook scores, and he throws.
Well, Michael hit him on the chin with that right hand, but it didn't slow him down.
Well, no, he didn't, but that only because of the conditioning. But as you can see, the Russian definitely has superior hands. He's definitely
has superior hands.
Yes, and he's
Russian boxing skills are very good.
And he's more prone to use the hands than the feet in this case. And because Mike isn't aware of that or can't countermand it, he's getting whacked.
Here we go with round 4 in an 8-round fight between Mike Cole of the USA and Sergey Romalikov, USSR champion. New form of kickboxing that allows throwing. So far, it's been a 70-minute.
Whoa! That was a nice shot. Guy took it. It was a nice shot. Ooh. Good shot to the body by the Russian.
Russian runs could have been evaded. Finish that kick, but blocked by Mike Cole. Sergey Romalikov is back to the camera. Beautiful right round kick to the face.
Looks like Romalikov maybe slowing down just a little bit. It's been a good fight. It's been a lot of action.
Nice little leg kick by Romalikov.
As you can see, he relies on his hands a lot. A lot of right cross and left hooks. And he's throwing them quite effectively.
Middleweights at the Brim Center. Russia versus USA. Sergey Romalikov on the left, lean shorts. Tries a spinning bottom fist, but misses. Mike Cole from USA. Second round. Spinning heel kick that scores. Oh, another nice combination by Mike Cole. And a right hand by Sergey Romalikov found its mark.
Mike's got a rough, badly swollen right eye. And that's going to cause him some trouble. It's already causing some trouble, I'm sure.
Oh, nice uppercut by Romalikov.
Came back with a nice back sweep takedown.
That's right.
That's the end of the fourth round.
Fourth round, 4 to go.
Yes, Mike came back with a nice sweep takedown of his own.
They got to work on that eye over there. They got to have some eye juice and inswell or something to get that swelling down.
Right.
Otherwise, he's going to be fighting with one eye.
Right.
Kelsey Banks in boxing fame working the corner. All right, here we go with the replay. Sergey Romalikov on the left, throws the right hand. Cole steps inside but catches an uppercut. Does a spinning heel kick that grazes the top of Romalikov's head. Scores a nice point. Here we go with Romalikov with a low leg kick. Mike Cole on the inside, tying each other up. Oh, but Romalikov catches Cole with an uppercut, left hook. Then Cole ties him up and throws him down, but it's a no-point throw because they both went down.
But sometimes a throw like that, as you can see, Mike, when he swept him, he threw his body on him. It could take toll on him if he does it enough.
Well, it might not count a point. That little extra weight helps a little bit.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Here we go with the 5th round. 5th round of an 8-round fight. Sergey Romalikov from the USA.
Mike Cole looks good.
Beautiful low kick by Mike Cole.
He looks stronger. He's coming out. He's aggressively coming out.
Nice body punch by Romalikov. Oh, the referee warning Romalikov about buddy.
A lot of feeding going on out there.
Cole's got to worry about his right eye, so he's got to put the pressure on Sergey Romalikov.
He does indeed. You're absolutely right. And Cole's coming back.
Mike Cole a lot of credit.
Yes, indeed. He got dropped by a hammer shot, and he got up. His eyes swollen, almost through, and he's still in there, and he's aggressively fighting.
Well, both of these fellas are champions, and they're fighting with the heart of a champion. Nice right hand by Romalikov, followed for the left hook.
And even coming out of that one, even though he got beat up inside, Mike came out with a good left hook. Kind of left hook, left uppercut to the chin. He's getting beat up pretty bad now. His nose is swollen up.
They're starting to add. They're starting to add. You can see the swollen in his face, and the punches do add on. But Mike is still coming out strong. He's got a lot of heart.
He has got a lot of heart.
Mike Cole fighting with everything he's got because he's in danger of having this fight stop.
I'm afraid you're right. I'm afraid the fight is not going to last that long. Because both doctors were looking at it a minute ago, and I would say that they're pretty close to calling a halt.
That's the end of the 5th round.
As you can see, the bullfighters are starting to get wear and tear on them, and they're starting to slow down. But that means they got to pick their shots much better. And Mike, as you can see, he's got a nice shot and is bleeding from the nose, so
he's fighting with a couple of handicaps.
Indeed, at this point, so he's going to really have to get a little aggressive and do some wear.
Replays coming on. You got to tell us about it?
Sergey Romalikov on your screen left, and Mike Cole from the U.S. catches a right hand from Romalikov. Uppercut inside, he's pushing. Cole hanging on, but he's taking a bruising inside. Uppercuts coming. Sergey Romalikov. Looked like Mike was a little worse square for that round.
Yeah, Mike right now at this point, he's starting to realize he's got to throw a lot more combinations, and he knows that his legs are more effective. But he can't end up boxing this Russian because this Russian
doesn't have the skills.
He has better boxing skills.
Here we go. 6th round of an 8-round fight. Russia versus USA in the Green Center, Irvine, California. Mike Cole on the left, fighting from the United States in red, white, and blue. And his opponent, Sergey Romalikov, the USSR champ.
Very clever fighter. Well-built, strong, fast, takes a good shot.
Romalikov having a hard time breathing, though. Bleeding in the mouth and the nose. Beautiful low kick by Mike Cole. Whoa! Oh, nice combination by Romalikov.
There's trouble. There's trouble. There's trouble, folks.
You see the Russian,
yeah, it's over.
coming with some good combinations.
Yeah,
Mike Cole on his feet is getting a standing 8 count.
Looks in terrible shape. I don't know if they should let this continue.
Well, Mike Cole's got a lot of guts.
I know he does.
And he's a champion.
Yeah,
He wants to go out like a champion.
That's right. I understand that. That's the way I wanted to go when I went. You want to go. You want to go ahead and.
Oh, right hand.
It's
swing of hand.
That referee saying it's all over.
Very good, very wise decision by the referee. Mike had no chance to win that bout. He was beaten.
Not only he was beaten, but what happened is he was losing a touch of it.
Yeah, Mr. Ромашков is a superior fighter.
Well, as far as boxing is concerned, yes, his boxing skills much better.
But tell me, a fellow like him, he needs to improve with his feet. Is that right?
Yeah, indeed. If he can improve his feet, his hands are really powerful. He's got good skills with them. He hits. It doesn't miss much with him. If he can just work his legs to match his hands, he would be a very powerful warrior.
Here's the replay of that closing action of the 6th round with Ромашков sending Mike Cole to the canvas for the
The
final
time, 1 minute, 29 seconds of the 6th round. The winner, Sergey Ромашкov.
And ladies and gentlemen, we have a new champion.
And how about a nice hand from Very King, Mike?
And Mike deserves a good hand, ladies and gentlemen. He really deserves a good hand. He fought a brilliant fight.
Ромашкov, ladies and gentlemen, and Mike Cole.
Here we go with a replay of the final knockdown.
As you can see, hits him with a nice jab right cross.
Right.
He's picking him up with an uppercut,
That
coming
right
back with the left hook.
tough, yeah.
What I think that really put him in danger was that right cross that start the referee to stop him the first time.
Right.
But it was a good decision.
I think so.
You know, and his eyes were closing.
Yeah.
You can see the combinations, uppercuts, picking him up. It was at that point where he was starting to lose conscience of the sight of his opponent.
No sense in letting a tough guy take it just because he can.
That's true.
And
I mean,
most of them
the main
want to.
thing, you know, there's life after the ring.
We have Bob to talk to the new champion, the new world champion, Sergey Ромашков.
Yeah, I asked him if he could stand. I know he's tired. And to look into the camera when he answers the question. Well, with Sergey Ромашкov, who just scored a 6th-round knockout win. Congratulations, Sergey. How was the fight for you?
Тяжелый бой, противник очень хороший, просто.
Fight was very heavy, and the opponent was very strong.
Большое уважение отношусь.
He respects such guys.
We're going to see a replay on the screen. We'd like to have him comment about what he's seeing. Call the action as he sees it.
Это работа руками.
It's work of hands. He's saying that he uses the hand techniques. Что еще?
Здесь броски, только пока еще новый спорта. Много не разрешают, хотя у нас-то практикуется давно.
Free sparring is throwings and catchings, and it's very interesting. Ты комментируй то, что говорят. То, что показывают.
Это тоже работа. Когда в ближний бой заходим, то начинается работа руками, на дистанции ногами.
You are close to each other. The handwork begins, so it's the most important.
Well, congratulations, Sergey. You fought a beautiful fight. You fought a tough fighter. Very nice fight. Nice win.
Американскому народу.
For the American people, for the helping. Yes.
Congratulations.
He felt that everybody were together with him too.
There's no question. Good sports here. Congratulations. Back to you, Ken.